Hey homies, it's actually Wednesday night, but I'm posting early because I've got babies tomorrow and I know I'm going to be zonked. I'm already zonked. I got up at 6 today. I'm not a morning person. All these kids are kicking my butt. But today's this week's topic is favorite room in the house. And I was thinking about this and I was thinking about all my favorite rooms in the house. I love my ensuite. Of course, I love the kitchen. I love my mudroom craft room. It's awesome, but my favoriteest room has got to be the toy room, which I know seems really weird, but I'm one of those mothers, perhaps you'll think I'm mean, but we have a no toy in the family living area rule. No toys. We have some family games that we keep in there. We have some puzzles and stuff like that and coloring that they can get to, but I'm not going to step on a piece of Lego or toys in the family living areas ever. Not allowed. Like, they're totally allowed to bring one in there when we're in there. They can play, but every night before we go to bed, all the toys must go back to their homes. Their homes, which is usually the toy room. We don't even keep a lot of toys in their bedroom. It's just, you know what? I don't keep my craft supplies I all over the place, and Joe doesn't keep his camera stuff all over. You know, it's family areas, and you should keep your stuff in your own space. Maybe that's awful. Anyways, I don't care. I visited so many people and, you know, I'm thinking to myself, this is really rude, but God, how can you just relax after your kids go to bed and have a restful, peaceful space when you're staring at piles of Lego and Barbies and Tonka trucks and, you know what I mean? I think your space in your home should be beautiful and should be a reflection of you. And, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money decorating it, but it should be as beautiful and clutter-free as you can make it. That's just totally my own belief, and toys stress me out. So a toy room for me is essential. Like, when we were looking at this house, Joe was like, oh, this big space will be an office. And I'm like, no deal. I need a toy room. He's like, oh, we'll put the toys in the half back of the living room. And the realtor's like, oh, that's a great idea. And I'm like, oh, over my dead body. I would go crazy. I don't want to look at toys, which is funny because I run a daycare. Anyways, so here's my toy room. I'll show you really quickly. It's an awesome space. I really love it. I'm actually sitting in my glider right now. I sit here a lot. We actually just put a TV in here, and usually I'd be all like, no TV and video games, but we put a little, you know, learning video game in here, and they have this bike that on rainy days they like to play with, and a couple of DVDs. It's also hooked up to our computer for downloaded, so sometimes when they're tired or cranky, I'll just put on a quick show for them. So we've got musical instruments and stuffed animals and their dress-up mirror. And the reason we have a dress-up mirror, it's a three-way mirror, and then there's a ballet bar on it too that you can put on it, is because we love dress-up. So I have a whole closet dedicated to dress-up, which is awesome. In a tickle trunk, and there's all these tents back there. We have lots and lots of fun in this room. And in this closet, we do toy rotation. So every Friday, I switch out some of the toys, and we keep a lot of our board games in here too, but we do toy rotation and switch out or bring out new things like crazy forts we're doing tomorrow. We're going to build a fort because it's supposed to rain, and lots of just fun toys kept in the closet so we can bring them out and do toy rotation. So yeah, this is honestly my favorite room. Not that I sit in here alone at night and and love it, but this room allows me to enjoy the rest of my home and to make the rest of my home, even though I have kids, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, my living room, my family room, my kitchen, my dining room, it's restful, it's peaceful, and it's not cluttered with kids' toys. So therefore, this is my favorite room. Homies out.